Okay, mga ka-DDR, DDR friends, um, my personal review of this new pair of shoes that I bought. This is the Nike, what's this? Nike Free Run 5 Next Nature. So a little backstory. Um, After the trip to Japan, after nung trip namin sa Japan, apparently in Japan you have to do a lot of walking, and as some of you may know, I'm a little, no, not just a little, I am overweight. I weigh about 210, 215 pounds. At the time we went to Japan last month, I was weighing 217. Right now I'm weighing 208, by the way. So with a lot of walking, I noticed sharp pain sa heel, the heel area. So this part, this heel area, kunyari, no? If this is your foot, around here. And so if I tilt my foot like this, standing up, that's when I feel the pain. And it's been a month. We went to Japan on the week of July 10th. And it's been a month, and the pain is still there. The pain in the other areas of my foot and the other foot are gone, pero yung dito pa rin, right? This area, it still hurts. Masakit pa rin, no? Up to now. So whenever I play, it really hurts. And even when I'm just standing up for a long time, patayo ng matagal, or walking, lalakad. So my go-to pair of shoes for playing is what we call the barefoot type of shoes. It's flat, all the way from heel to toe. The term that they use is zero drop. Ibig sabihin, it's pretty much the same height across. It's just I think this is just 5 millimeters yung height niya from the inside, no? So, and it has no cushion, and it's made that way, ganun talaga siya, no? Because the intention is to still have that barefoot feeling without actually being barefoot, kasi nga naman you'll get injured or anything, right? So it's been almost a year since I've been using barefoot shoes, and I loved it, and when I purchased this, nung bumili ako, I had no idea that I would actually love it. So it has been my pair of shoes for playing Dance Dance Revolution. So I noticed some changes in, so what's the difference? No? Well, by the way, the problem with keeping on wearing barefoot shoes with the injury that I have, of course, it doesn't help. No? It causes discomfort and pain when I'm playing, when I'm walking. So that's the reason why I did some window shopping, some online window shopping, trying to find the closest available lightweight and barefoot like pair of shoes available to me, and based on my research, this is the closest that I found, because the Nike, this pair of Nike is it's like actually it's like aqua shoes, no? It's like a pair of socks. That's how you wear it, no? Parang aqua shoes siya, and it's very flexible, just like the Xero shoes, the barefoot. See, this is how flexible the barefoot shoes are. And surprisingly, this pair of Nike, the Nike Free, is also very flexible and lightweight, and see, it flexes, no? However, and of course it helps with my play. I tried playing today, and it doesn't cause so much pain pag naglalaro ako. When I'm playing, I was able to play for 2 hours. That's my usual session length. I was able to play for 2 hours without feeling pain, as opposed to my barefoot shoes. But in terms of there are also some things that I'm not too happy about with this. First is that most shoes are actually not zero drop, meaning they're lower at the toes and they're higher at the heels, and it causes your posture to be doing like a tiptoe, No? You're actually doing like a tiptoe. That's why if you watch one of my PFC videos, Windy Fairy, you will notice that my calf muscles are flexed more than usual. Because it's, you know, your foot is tiptoed like this, no? So, see, you know, when you mimic a tiptoe position, your muscles flex more than usual. The problem with that is, at least for me, prolonged flexing of the muscles while playing, it may cause cramps for me. Not sure with the others, no? And it caused me to step a little higher than usual, so there's more movement as opposed to my more minimal movement with the barefoot shoes. If you compare my gameplay videos using the barefoot shoes versus wearing this, the typical sneaker shoes, you know, the movement, my footwork is different. So yeah, and then I exerted a little more effort. There's more effort than usual when playing, so I got tired than usual because maybe I got used to minimal movements with the barefoot shoes. What else? One thing I like about the barefoot shoes, I have a very wide toe box, no? Entrada in Tagalog. This area of my foot is wide, and I like the fact that this brand, Xero shoes, the toe box area is wide. Right? So it allows my foot to, excuse my ugly feet, it allows my foot to spread, the fingers of my toes. It allows my toes to spread out naturally, as opposed to the typical pair of shoes where they really hug your toes, and they constrict my toes, so it feels constricted like this. It's like it's being crushed softly like this throughout my gameplay, so it's a bit painful, and after maybe an hour I felt dizzy already because the veins in my feet are constricted. I'll show you my right foot. If you'll notice that the smallest toes, they're already trying to protrude around this area, no? And it's pointed, no? So it's forcing the fingers or the toes, no, to be close together like this. In the case of Xero shoes, when you wear this pair of shoes, those are positioned naturally. Ganyan lang siya. So that's the difference, no? I feel more comfortable wearing this in that regard, had it not been for my heel injury. So there, you know. At the end of the day, I think, the fact that I was able to still PFC a song with the, even when I change shoes, at the end of the day, it's still the wearer. You know, it still depends on the person wearing the shoes. Maybe there's a little advantage that will bring to your gameplay when you change your pair of shoes. That there will also be some disadvantages. I guess it's a matter of really being very meticulous in your choice of shoes, and choose comfort first and foremost. Right? That's the most important thing. That's it. Thank you.